Hey, you guys, once again, Shalom here, Early Singer. What's going on, you guys? I'm sorry I can't really late. The reason why I'm doing this because last time I wanted to do is because I wanted have it the same time as movie film when he do swings like 9 o'clock through 10 off, cousin of this. Oh man, I came here straight time between 9 and 30, sometimes 10. But yeah, welcome back to another stream again, once again, because you guys probably know me and this guy. And I want to shout out this once again, shine it. You know me the other day. I mean, yesterday's stream, because we always been talking about Hollywood, Hansbury, and shout out to him. And yeah, let's get started into Lakey again. So yeah, this is we're gonna be talking about is Hollywood again because behind the scenes with Hollywood. They're not even making the things like it's getting worse. And he got like good actors, really good actors, and I was gonna do that like early. But anyways, first thing I wanted to focus on is Netflix has been going there. I know we talk about so many times, but at the same time it's been bothering me. At the same time, it's been bothering me what so many times that they had the money. Like the good like I'm gonna be really honest with them so many times about them buying it. We said it multiple times and said it multiple times, and it still ain't fair for them. Like I said it multiple times, man, and then we got other stuff to talk about too. But for this one, it's like we could have at least had Paramount to buy Warner. It's fine now, and I hope that Paramount will actually win this because I know it's a history and that like it's not gonna work for that place. And but Paramount it was. It has to be. You guys probably know how it is I feel about this movie industry nowadays. And then you guys, we've been talking now. We got Ethan even been talking about border conflicts that I heard. And Godzilla is gonna be on maybe sometime Sweden. That's one thing. But for buying it and getting it on here for changing some stuff and we make the stuff, yeah. This is the reason why I had talking about this so many freaking times because of the simple fact that it should never been going in the first place. It should have been the first series between Paramount and Warner Brothers, even though they had history back in uh, late 20s, and it could have had, to be honest, with them at that time. But it did work together with collaborated with movies and TV shows. Oh, it's kind of a long story. It's darn white now, but I have lights in morning. But I'm doing good so far. Yeah, we're gonna talk about this again about Hollywood again, and another link. Let's see if I send you a link. Just last night, you and me in there. Like it's getting way worse. What so many actors pass away. Like it's getting worse. And then you got like I seen this dude talking about Mortal Kombat's going to Netflix. Like, I know, understand sometimes it's going to streaming, but it don't have to be forced on that. I feel like Netflix, it's been lying the whole time. Like, we know they're lying, and people still been defending it. And the reason why I've been talking about the same stuff, and because people has made it up. The deal has never been over. And I hope, and I knew I knew this is going to happen. The governor's not going to like it because of them making the stuff up. I know it's going to happen because we all know that we know how we put it. Because the reason why, because I said it in the past views, Paramount really does cares because even though me and Sky have been talking about this whole situation, we all know that they care how we feel. And Avatar movie, I told you to me, and let me tell you some reason why they canceled it because of the wokeness. That's why they had to cancel that and have somebody remake that. That proves they actually cares, man. They done with it. The reason why they canceled that Avatar either movie because of this not being focused on real entertainment, material stuff, and that's reason why it should. That's proves reason why that Paramount really cares. If they get rid of this stuff, they might be having a chance too. Because I'm telling you, I hopefully they really do really good. But yeah, Netflix, and then we got to just other stuff tonight. Hopefully, but I'm really serious about this whole situation with them trying to buy it. Like it's literally sucks. Literally sucks. Like every time. Every now and then we've been talking about and I did some lot of races up there and they we already know that they're trying to be really slick. Like they've been legit in Paramount with them been offers. Like and again, I want to say this to these people, it's never going to work by piece to piece like 50-50. It cannot be split it up because it's against the then it's the monster. It's against the wall. They cannot split it up. It has to be bought up all the franchise IPs. It has to be a full control who can take out all of that and say that it could be yes, it's against the rules because it has to be by the government, middle and federal. It has to be by people who run things and choose who will trust it. And I wanted to make this point out because the CEO is of Comcast slash Universally, NBC Universally, NBC Universally. And once which we are going to invent it, and I'm going to remind these people they're not incident because they didn't have enough budget money. They tried it once, but they're not in it. And I'm going to say this once: the reason why they never talked about it because of this. And I know a lot of you understand it, but at the same time, it's been cleared by Comcast. They're not interested about it. They want to step away for a while. If you don't believe me, you can just literally ask some of these people about it, or somehow talk to the people who run things like Comcast. They will tell you that they want to be stepping away from it until afterwards. And I don't want to point into this either. Maybe for the theme park, they have Harry Potter. That's part of Warner Brothers. Right, Pokemon used to be on Warner Brothers franchise. Just not anymore. But is it we if we can have somehow make live action bring that back like it used to be. But it's all part of Warner Brothers currently. No joke. So it's actually part of Warner Brothers. I don't know to say. I don't know. One of them is can be this because I'm really trying to plan out what this scene is. Because me and Sky have been talking about this, and I was going to tell the dude about this too. I was going to tell Sky, um, we got to come up with this plan because we talk about Paramount and Warner Brothers. I know we talk about Power Rangers, but he does has a lot of points for this too. I don't want to sound too because the reason why this is the reason why I chose Paramount, but I personally pick MGM because their libraries is on here. They the one who made Tom Jerry, so yeah, MGM movies and shows is also library on and Warner Brothers, known as Warner Home Video. And I wish somehow they literally change it, but that way we got the words. But right now, I want to be focused on this whole shit doing that people still, the bad people who support Netflix, they still keep talking about it every single like. And I know somehow that Netflix is not doing like, but still, I forgot what I missing. But they're not doing right, and I'm gonna be serious honest with them. They're not actually doing what they're supposed to do. You know, like, and I said it. We got some people knows about Stranger Things, Simon, Morton, and a few other stuff they got messed up. The Carter franchise that people who go out with, it got literally worse. Like I'm telling you, it Hollywood people. It's been going on with Hollywood every single day for this. It's getting really worse. that is not the same. And then a lot of people who pass away, you know, for this month, we just got into this month, and we wanted had that I remember seeing of another home run, but it didn't happen. Same thing that was going to originally have back in 2013, but or 12. But at the same time, that is going on. At the same time, it's not really happening but since they've been wanting to return it back, but oh man, yeah, Catherine Orhan passed away. Yeah, it's been really messed up. But yeah, it's been getting worse. What's going on with Hollywood nowadays? Because I've been hearing a lot of people has been talking about this one company, um, Sony. They name behind Sony. They cannot do that, and yeah, they cannot do it because next thing he is going to do is ruin everything. It's going to turn into a nightmare. Physical media won't be the same. Well, not I won't say they will be the same, but they will. Well, we get rid of that. Hey, we're asking for week. Cause I don't understand about this whole situation with Dave Snugs when Wyatt and Houston that doesn't know how to run things. Get it, how it goes for there. But this dude is not the worst one. This ain't it. And I'm gonna make this really clear for these people that I used to think about myself, but that was thought about Fox too on the Movie Fan channel. But one thing I had issues with is people wanted to be in the, I mean, wanted the company, but we wanted to have anything, but at the same time, it won't be happening because of the CEO. It would have been if the companies does do it, maybe they had a little issue with it, but no, it didn't because of what Dave Snyder did since he first came over, and we don't even trust it. And that is the trouble that I'm having with Warner Brothers buying get bought by Netflix, and then you're talking about net, and then older type of stuff like this one again and again. And I know I've been spoke the same thing, but everything's got way worse, and we don't know that it get even, and hopefully it will get better. My God, are you serious? This guy's back. Sorry, I was spending working on it. But yeah, like I said, this. cannot get any better of them trying to ruin everything. Because it would have been a history of that. It would have been really good offer, but the game said it'd be collaterate. Before that, they were thinking about buying it, and Disney said no. Because it's gonna get more worse. And people still convinced, so we all know that they're lying. And this is getting worse. And I'm really pissed off with so many people up there talking about it. Um, and they still keep freaking talking about it. Yeah, they still keep talking about it, and at the same freaking day, they still be talking about it. It's going to get worse. We all know it's going to get worse. And I hope the governor who wants this, people who know how we feel about this, the reason why we are against and going straight. Yeah, this is the reason why that we all is going against Netflix, because they've been whining about it, said, and it's about to be February. That's next month. And once you're going to acquire it, it's going to get super worse. It's going to get worse. It's going to get super worse for them buying it. It's going to get super freaking worse. I'm telling you, it's going to get super worse. And the reason why I'm saying this because of Warner Brothers, because I've been seeing it with DC characters of Batman, Robin, the King, Gang Lovers. It's not going to be the same. They're going to change something worse. And then you got Batman. It's going to get worse. It's going to get. They almost trying to do it with. Um, if we could have somehow blame these guys, so right now, you know, it's going to get worse. She should have played a different character, but I don't know what's going on with the company with this whole consumer stuff. I know the wall is different in Japan for her, and it's because of this getting crazy. Yeah, this is getting weakness. We talked about this yesterday about what's going on, and she's younger. Gotta say, yeah, this is getting really ridiculous. Yeah, I thought this earlier. But yeah, my advice to anybody, like we had to, yeah, the reason why we sent is because we're going on strike against Nepin's mine it, and we all know it. I told her about it. We cannot let this happen. Yeah, and I told her, think it's time for us to go on a strike against them. Like we all knew it's gonna happen. We all knew it's gonna happen, and I know that these people seen of what Netflix actually done, and I know they're gonna block it. I knew it because we had to go in there and somehow stop them from happening. It's gonna get really potential worse because if we don't go in there and stop them from buying it, yeah, this is the reason why it's gonna get super worse, and we cannot let them afford to buy that. And I knew it was gonna get worse for Netflix because we all know that it, and I know they actually seen it, what they did. They all reviewing it, but at the same time, they're not what they think they were. Like we seen so many bad shows in the weird one, and they really get talking about this too. And we all know they've been lying, so it's really slated going to streaming, forcing everybody to stream so they can. And it's going back up. We know they're lying. We know these companies like Netflix is lying every single day. They've been lying. And don't get me wrong, I'm still, yeah, but at the same time, people need to realize it's not all about their modeling. It's the fact that they've been changed since blockbusters. And don't blame Blockbuster for that. Because blockbusters, this is really our childhood. We had blockbusters over here when I met years ago, but it's ended up to be gone. But it's still here. But I still think they should have brought it back. They should have kept it because blockbusters was the greatest in my childhood. Even though they had tapes, cameras, consoles, you name it. and even DVDs too. Even DVDs and VCR thing. We used to have it. That we could see old movies and stuff. That's part of the physical media. And the plan is, if we, and the plan is, this is getting, and the plan is for what it should be done. Like, we cannot let this thing happen. Like, I'm literally pissed off of them saying it, and I understand, and where they're going from. Let's see. Do we have it again? Uh, but, but yeah, it's literally pissed me off a lot when this became, because it shouldn't be in the first place. Like, and then we all know that we want it with good movies. Like, we got He-Man's coming up, Super Mario. Those are the good movies that they came up with. That you should hire at better directors that had ideas to bring these franchises back. But instead of these suckers in the audience, they sit and hire these bad directors, and you will make it, but make things worse for the audience. Like, come on, it's getting. Oh, you guys probably don't know that I got new glasses today. No, yesterday. I got new glasses in it, and I didn't want to feel like getting it up this morning. But you guys probably know I do have glasses, and just started to get a little bit round. I wish that they sold this with circles. It's big. But yeah, those of you guys probably don't even know. I just got these new glasses yesterday. I've been having these new glasses for almost 3 years, and then I got these today. No, not today. Yesterday. I got these glasses yesterday. That's why. But this is getting worse what Hollywood did now. And sometimes, don't give me one about good movies that I'm really excited about. But what is the thing about this for this that is gonna affect, man? And it's gonna affect a lot. Cause Street Fighter that we have seen in it, and people are still arguing about which one of them is seriously better. Even Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter. And I want to make this thing clear for these people. Like, it doesn't matter who's actually the best. Like, one's just good, it's good. I mean, I play both. Biggest fan of that. They couldn't have had them teaming up. Like, Mortal Kombat's absolutely been doing good with these movies. And I just wish they put the sound effects. Like, what show did that, like,
with CBT, the late '90s show of the sound effects too. Like you can hear people who did punching sounds and other stuff. They should have done that. I would have actually would have put sound effects on there. Good, better than this guy. Well, some of them. Well, the guy who did the sound effects will put it, and I would have done the other hand. But this one, because the way that I did it with that, this is gonna be this one. But you don't probably know how I feel about this. Saying with Aston. And brought it on the Morning Comments back, original characters for the classic ones back, just like they did back in the day. And you got Scorpion is really iconic character of all times. And it's kind of weird, but Monica, I'm very excited for this one. But I just still wish they would have somehow, because of the competitions with the movies instead of entertainment. And it's coming up at May, so it's basically will be coming up pretty soon. Well, they got it right this time. It's not as bad. Well, at least they got it right this time. It's not as bad as what I thought, but at least they got it that right this time. To be honest. Oh shoot. At least they got it right this time, cause the other one is kind of make things worse. But it's the Monarch. The first one was bad. It was good at all release, but it's also messed up for me. I noticed. But the second one, they got it all messed up of one character. Or certain stuff was going to be in the first place. But at least they got it all messed up this time. It depends on the character. They got it on good, so at least it was all good. Just making sure that we're doing it and this thing is good. I mean, they would tell you explain you why. Well, we don't even know how it goes for her, so well, I guess saying we have to wait to see it. When's this movie coming out? That's reason why. But yeah, but focus on this whole situation with this Lincoln stuff about Hollywood and behind the scenes. Like we had few movies and Shrek. I don't know how some people spent it. You know about that? They canceled that one. Well, because of the fact that a lot of people's been messing up and they canceled it, and I'm really glad they did because of what they did as well. So they canceled it, and hopefully they had to remake this movie or reschedule this again because this should have been done like sooner. Because they're not messing up. That's the reason why. The son had done right. Just like they should have had good writers and even good directors, good actors, producers. They should have done that. But no, all that they trying to do is trying to be really sneaky slick. But and I want to shout out to him because we cannot get it any worse. And I understand a lot of people wanted to have this happening, especially when it comes to this Netflix. And this really sucks. You got White Border Comment. It's going to Netflix that I heard of. That I seen of. I heard of it. It's BBC, you know. But I really wish they would somehow bring this logo back. But it's not even supposed to be that way. Like, are you for real freaking serious? People are pissed off of these franchises. Next thing you wanted to do, all the stuff is gonna be bought by Netflix, including studios, IPs, and cinema. Physical meaning. They don't really care about it going to get rid of that. It proves they don't care. They want to remaking it and turn some of the laziest and using AI. Next, they're gonna buy YouTube, and it's gonna get super worse. Like we all been talking about it in the past, and they're still talking about it. Like, come on, you know how this war is, and people are going striking them. This is the reason why we had this had to fight back. We had to go on strike against the fact that Netflix has been ruined at this whole society with this good prostitute of product, good product content creators, like the actors, the talented people who actually made it for us as growing up. And it's going to get worse, worse and worse. At least, like Paramount, Comcast, Warner Brothers, MGM are still the film company. They care about the theaters, cinema, because if you look in the way of few directors that spoken about this, they will probably ask you for this because they probably will know what they did, and they always turn it in public what Netflix says we did. Like I'm literally sick of this. Like every time, It's like every time that I had to make this sign, but only this time of this month, it's going to be every Saturday because Hollywood and it's not doing so good. Like it's never, because yeah, guess when I even make this comment, I'm excited for the movie, but on the other hand, it's the point that people will go on strike against if it's because of this. Yeah, I made this in this sense, and I just why I made this comment. They go on strike against them because of the fact that they make bad decisions and said it in public. They should never bother that. They said it a while back. It should have been great hands of Paramount. It would have been a history, 40 years of history between these two companies since they first collaborated. It would have been 4 decades of history between these two. It should have. It should made history. Because this is getting really worse of them trying to bind it. And I had to break it to you and to these people in this comment and the one who spoke about this, it's never going to happen. Like according to Comcast people who run the company, like universally, they literally said that they had to step it away for that. They tried to buy it and it's confirmed to them. They literally said it. But at the same time that people need to understand, realize that people who run things has by the government, well, who won this, who made designing it by federal DOJ and the government, they had to pick who to trust. And I should think, and from my honest they should have picked Paramount. It would have been 40 years of history. It would have been 40 years of history. They should have hired them picking a freaking. And you know how it is. It cannot be split it up. And I don't understand why it should be saying it's be split piece by piece. It should have been all, not split it up half. And I said it before and before and before. It don't need to be split it up. It's against the law. It has to be full control. That's somebody who can take care of all of that. And I feel like what Dave Snow did, he's trying to be really sneaky wise, that tell Paramount that you want more than that. Like, what more do you want? They gave you everything they want. And Dave Snowden doesn't know how to run things. Like this is the guy that I'm talking about. This dude, Dave Snowden, Snowden. He doesn't know how to run things right. And I feel like the guy needs to be fired right now afterwards. And this goes to some of these people who run these too, who's in it. They need to be gone too. So we can continue on releasing the physical media and changing stuff that this should be in the first place. And I'm gonna share screen to you. It should be like Hold on. Hold on. It should be like this. Like, come on. How can you never? How can nobody actually don't give me the trust like every single day? This is getting ridiculous. Like, you should have give Paramount them one because they would have done it better. They offer you big money and you still deny them. Like, this is getting ridiculous right now. Like, it's bullcrap. It's literally bullshit right now. It's really pissed me off what Dave's not away then. It's being ridiculous right now. This guy doesn't know how to run things properly. And I feel like he's being so stupid and this logo has been under the best since then. I still state they should have kept this logo, but let me share the screen with you guys for this. Because I'm telling you, this thing should never been in the first place. Because once it for Dave Snowden, he just finding ways to his own to get away from stuff. You got money, man. And this guy, Ted, this Netflix, making stuff up and pretend that he knows stuff that he doesn't. You got streaming services, and you should have don't want saying to this too, but but I'm serious. It should be once Paramount actually buying it, and yeah, when they release, going to be releasing it, it should be like this. Back to the original classic, iconic logo like this. Then once they still releasing the DVD, it's to be like this from the beginning, and then afterward, and then hold on. We only know that the guy who actually made it, and I wanted to shout out to him, but it should have kept the original classic one, but keep the Bandai of Home Alone. But the music can stay too, cause it felt like now it's here. I just miss the iconic now it's here. Like, you know me, I miss the old days. You know, old school. It should have been old school. Like, come on, man, load already. This computer's acting up again. It's like Every now and then, this thing keeps messing up again. But I'm telling you, I hope Paramount actually win it, and I'm saying it for real this time. Like every time that I say this, the reason why memes going on, and then people be with them want Paramount to win because of to be trusted. They had bigger budget. They cut it this as we bought it with Warner Brothers. It would have been a history of this. This thing's driving me nuts. This thing's really driving me nuts. But I'm telling you, it does get very worse if they could manage it to. Oh, there we go. Now I find it. There we go. I think I find it now. But this is what Paramount should have had them to make. They should have done keep this, but make it like this, or they could just make Warner Home entertaining it. They should have brought it back, brought the clouds back. And Paramount has been buying this, and I'm gonna share a screen to you guys. So this is what my thoughts about this. Once they're buying Warner Brothers, and I hope they do, because this is the idea that I pull up the screen. If they bought Warner Brothers and they were to make a history that they still continue up after release of new release movies and TV shows, well, movies actually, that will be the first time they should do a physical minute. Because since we all growing up, they should have like had them cap the clouds in the background or this to make it of that called Home Alone. Because I rather prefer the old one, but keep the byline. They could keep the old logo and the background, but the byline they could use sometime change it like this, like Home Alone or Home Entertainment, like Warner Brothers Home Video or Home Video, or they could change it. You know, they can change it into, or they could change to the quite I showed you this minute ago. They can change. They can keep make this a second option of Warner Home Entertainment. Like I said, the own like I said, the original first logo of DVD pops up, open in DVD. Original classic logo, Warner Home Video style, but the byline they could just like put Warner Home Entertainment. That would be, or they could keep this one because I don't know about this too. But those my two ideas that if Warner Brothers actually be bought by Paramount, they can somehow change it back to original content because change it back to original concert. That was my ideas. It should be a perfect ideas for this because I don't. I mean, it looks the same, but people prefer the original logo. It looks okay, I guess, but I really prefer this old logo. People prefer the old logo better than this because it's way too better and way too that people should and expect it. But yeah, this is what I'm talking about for my ideas that they should have done. Because people literally bought DVDs. If you guys watch this, because I know a lot of you guys rather prefer the original classic local. Because I know you don't like this, but this is my request for Paramount. If they actually buy my request, if they actually buy the whole deal and win this, and this is my idea. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm giving them the idea of bringing it back, the knowledge back of what it should be in the first place. Like they should have at least they should have kept it. They should have kept, and I'll show you. They should have kept it the way it should be, but change the byline. You know, you could change the byline on a bond next to it, but not the backgrounds. Shouldn't have been like that. So it could be like they should have kept this one. And here's my request: if for Paramount, if they win this deal, if Paramount actually buying this, that means we could go back to the old days, and they could somehow release the DVDs but change it the logo like this. You know what? When Disney first bought Fox, they changed the studio, but it should have been Comcast for real, because they would have kept the name Fox, because it would have been the legacy. But for Paramount, on the other hand, if they had the same energy, you know, they can still keep this logo, but change the byline. Like I said, it shouldn't be like this, because I hear like a lot of people still prefer the classic logo like this better than this, because it looks okay, I guess, but I would have preferred the old one. But here's my doubt about this: if Paramount actually buying this, they can change to original one. They could keep like have somebody define the original quality of this. But here's my thoughts about this, and I want to make this really breaking down clear. If they buy this, they could keep this and keep that, but the one buying, they could just change it. But here's what I will just suggest for this. And if, like I said, I only buying 2% they should do. They can shoot. Oh, there we go. There we go. Here's what I do. Just they should leave it like that. They should we change the byline, capped up like this. Like like I said, they should have kept it but changed the byline of Home Alone like this. Said Home Alone. Or for first season, but bring back the nouns again, or they can bring the nouns again by call it as Warner Brothers or Warner Home Entertainment. When same clouds, not this cloud that you saw on DVDs of 2017, of that that's will be when beginning of DVD. But make it but bring back the clown the whole logo like this, but the byline you can change. That was more my option for these two. Or you can just change the byline with Warner Home Entertainment too. It would have been a perfect opportunity that Paramount asked by them. And then another one they should have changed it back to is this logo again. But this should cap it. I don't know. They might have to blame that Time Warner again, I guess. But the way that I bought all DVDs for a few movies like Showtime, Looney Tunes, Pokemon, Kangaroo Jack, Mucho Wucha, and all that stuff. Even Scooby Doo's and Tom and Jerry and Bodyguard and all of them. All of them that I watched as a kid. Like, and then the movie starts. They should have bring this back too, cause I would have preferred this than the new vocal. But this vocal is way better too. But this one, it's maybe just for Paramount or sorry. Like I said, they could keep. Like I said, they should have kept this logo, but the bylanes they can just Home Alone byline. They could change the byline of Home Alone or Warner Home Entertainment. Not Home Alone. Sorry, let me replace it one more time. They can change to Home Entertainment or Warner Home Entertainment. That was my request of ideas on my thoughts they should have done. If Paramount actually buying this, is they should have like changed it back to the original concert of this classic ones again, like it should be in the first place. They should have kept it. They should have kept it instead of them trying to remake it. They should have kept this classic ones that people would have preferred. Cause that will bring back more knowledge that people cannot, still can continue on that. You know, that was actually if Paramount actually buying it, they could go back to this. And here's another ideas for what Paramount should do if they actually bought it. Cause I should have make a video of this too about them buying it, making their own classic logo again. There's my ideas of thoughts that they should have done if they buy Warner Brothers, because I know they will. But I'm only giving them Paramount ideas that it should be because a lot of people buy DVDs, old DVDs that they watch, and a lot of them prefer to bring that nonce back, like bring this DVD Home Alone style back again instead of this. I mean, you can keep the music and this old background, just the byline. You can change the byline of Home Alone or Warner or Home Entertainment or Warner Home Entertainment. that's my thoughts. Um, oh my goodness. But yeah, here's my thoughts that I should had Paramount should do if they managed to. And another thing if parents should have done since it's this year too, because I think they should have bring it back their own virtual concert, the classic ones I meant, because again I would have preferred of them change it back because I'm like a nonce person. I like the old stuff, like you know what I mean. But I'm really serious about this. I'm only making suggestions is to them to bring it back. But here it is. I'm trying to find it so I can. I know Sky Corporate somewhere. Oh shoot. Science. But yeah, this is my ideas of this, and now we gotta go to Paramount because I think they need to be changed it too, also too, and also in for Paramount, I think also needs to be changed too. Once they buy that, these two companies can go back to the way it should be in the first place. Like it's only the first one, but I'm trying to see. I'm only getting them ideas because a lot of people do miss. I'm only giving them the ideas because a lot of people do miss them. They really miss the old logo of this thing that you know they only miss the knowledge of how we used to do. We used to have it all the time. That's what it should be in the first place. If they bring it back, then I will be joining to look at it again by releasing the DVDs. Because I know they're gonna bring back the old stuff back, but make it for recognizable. The byline, it should be. They can bring back Paramount DVD again. That's why it should be. You read Skydance Corporate. And I'm trying to find trying to find a logo uh, of this if they made it something to brand it. That's my request for them to mind. But now let's go back to Paramount because that needs to be fixed too. That needs to be saying it should be go back to the 2000 style again. Like bring back to old days again because it should be somewhere. But yeah, I would have preferred that the 2002 version of Paramount logo again, because that way here that was one of my favorite vocals, including the 80s. But I think the vocals from will be the best. I think this is the one they actually tested it the first time before the second one for the 90s anniversary. They only tested for the 90 years anniversary. And I wish they would have kept it instead of them changing it. Like, Columbia and Fox is the only one that kept it at. But Fox is really different, but they changing it. And it should never, alongside with MGM, Comcast, Warner Brothers, and Paramount, they should never been. They should have kept the change, but changed the byline. That's the only concern I want them to do. Just change the byline. Like if they managed the movie, we had a partnership with them somehow, and we can still continue on that. Go back to the old days. We'll go again. Bring back knowledge, but keep the byline and this DVD. There we go. Oh yeah. Let me show you guys this should do. I know we talk about Warner Bros. I know it's there somewhere because I know it was there. I know it's there. But yeah, that's my idea of Warner Brothers. My ideas for Paramount. If they manages to buy it, they can claim that back, and then they can still release the DVDs, and then the other stuff I need them to talking about too. You know, work with them alongside and have a partnership with Paramount, Warner Brothers. Not only for them, but we got others too, including MGM and Comcast. That's Universally. If we had a partnership with them, that means we had to. Oh, there we go. Found it. Found it. Yes. There you go, Paramount. Okay. Sorry, everyone. It took me a while, but I managed to find it now. Alright, here it is. Alright, so, yeah, Paramount asked me by Warner Brothers, it could change back to Wizard Class and Warner. Not only that, my request for Paramount is to to change format of this too. My request for Paramount is to change the formula too, because they should have changed it to this instead of them changing it back to the new one, like 2012 version when it first started. It should have been this too. But it was easier for once, but once they get to the 2003, it went for another one. But I prefer this one, the first one, better. But the byway, they should have changed it like a Skydance corporate. But the first one But the logo with the classic one, the previous one, they should have left it. For that was my question from Paramount, and then one side is this 90 University, but make it stylish. Okay, there's two. There we go. Yeah, I really missed it. I really love this too, cause that it should be doing that. And while I'm saying that, Paramount actually should have bought this knowledge back too. If they actually bring Warner or that means Paramount has to bring knowledge back by brand this Paramount DVDs, Skydance, and yeah, bring this style back, but keep you can keep the old logo of the opening, but you can change the byline like Skydance Corporate. That was my request for Paramount too, is to bring that knowledge back. The previous logos that people will prefer to instead of the newer one, because I'm gonna be real and honest with this newer one. Like it was alright, but I rather prefer the old one, the 2000 logo of Paramount logo. And people rather prefer this too, and they really miss this too. It doesn't scare me as a kid too, but Paramount DVD, they should have bought it back too. Like they should really bring that announcement. They always bring that the whole entertainment back, but if Paramount actually bring this back and this too, the 2000 logo back like it should be, then it's a hit. You got yourself a franchise. If they manage to bring it back and work somehow, bring that deep physical media back like they did for the past since the 2000s, it would have been knowledge. The knowledge will be back too, but in the old way, like 2000s way. So that's my another request for them is to bring that the DVD version from 2000 and the Pistol Studio, but keep the byline, but change the byline by still um, Skydance forefront. That is actually my request for Paramount. And another request for Paramount is for them to yeah, sorry. Another request for Paramount is for them to buy it, Warner. If they win it, then it's a lot, and we're good. I mean, we're back. That means it would have been a history. They're gonna bring back still Gigateers, but that's actually my request for Paramount is for them to have somebody to remake it. Warner Brothers. That's my request for Warner Brothers. No, for Warner Brothers logo of Paramount buying it. If Paramount buying it, if that was my actual request, is Paramount can have somebody remake this logo, but have somebody to find this old '90s cloud thing and we make it again, bring back this old logo again instead of. But I adjusted to this one too, cause that's the only way we can bring back Nas again if they buy it and save this franchise too. Not only that, here's another question I would tell them to, but this is when Paramount shows you how much Paramount really cares about the fans too. And that is my request for get them a request with this one because we all know if Paramount actually buying this and still continue on this, this is what they should do when they release it. It should be doing. It should be this. By the way, should be original classic 2000 logo like this, and they should have bring back like this for parent. This was for Paramount, but the byline they can change it, but the old logo they can should have kept it, and they should have changed it back. But this one they can change it to corporate group, like I said earlier, a while ago or a second minute ago. They can change it back. This is for Paramount. My request for Paramount, and when they're if they win deals with Warner Brothers and they care about what we said, they can change back to bring back the knowledge back. Um, but yeah, like I said for Paramount, if he wants this, if they manage to bring it back, because I know a lot of people buy DVDs and physical media. I know people will be excited to see this logo back again, because people who grew it up. But I'm only getting them the Paramount request to if they buy it. If Paramount actually buying it, if you watch this Paramount, if Paramount actually buying this, if you win this deal for people who grew up with physical media, um, this is my request for you because we had like a lot of fans that prefer the old logo versus this because we rather preferred this better. But the byline, you can somehow change it to Warner. I'm sorry, home entertainment. You can change like keep change like home entertainment like this. This is just should be make that bring that style. You can have somebody who actually had the cloud um, from the 90s and had them remake this, but make it bring it back. Or here's another thing for that. You can have somebody to make change another byline of Warner Home Entertainment. This one would have been cool, but I love the name Warner Home Entertainment. It should have been a cool name. Like they should have kept the old cloud instead of them changing it. This because this is would have been a lot better. I love this or that. It's hard to me to pick, but I think this one Warner Home Entertainment would have been better. But the cloud and this old logo, I would have preferred them to stay, and they should have kept it. Like I said, both of them is really good names, like Home Entertainment and Warner Home Entertainment. Two between these two logos. That's my request for Paramount if they really win this deal for buying Warner Brothers of the physical media and to bring this knowledge back. And also, it needs to be bring back to change it back to this too. When they release into as they go to release the Daters too. That is my request for this one too. That's actually my aggressive too, because we don't know what it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be Warner Brothers something, or it's gonna be back to Time. Going, I don't know. Or it's gonna be corporate. But I rather prefer the old concert class. I think they're gonna bring it back to this old logo, because I think they would have treat these franchise and now as if they hire a good directors, producers, writers that had a lot of good ideas instead of them running out and this remaking stuff and just had good ideas that keep these character developments right. Like Ed and and Eddie, the Powerpuff Girls, and any of these styles, mucho mucho, they should have brought it back. That's they should have done. So yeah, that's my idea of them buying it because I'm only getting them eyes for Paramount because they need this, and if we get another partnerships like for our company like Comcast and MGM, they can might as well change it back to the original console World War II, and we can also control it to get the fans what they want, audience who go up to, and yeah, people would have preferred the Nas versus the new logos of the company like this new logo that nowadays, but we really still had remember the old logo that we grew up, the 2000 logo. So yeah, that is actually my request for Paramount is to bring this logo back. You know, if they win this deal, because I really don't want Netflix to win this, because I hope the governor will want this, because I'm only get Paramount an idea of how this should be, because this is only a good ideas to um something like that. I don't know. But I came up with this two ideas that this person asked me to create because it's like Warner Home Entertainment or Home Warner Home Video style. You could have somebody who found the old photos of this. I'm trying to look for this photos of the crowd. It's not in there. I try to find it and it's not even in there. I don't know. It's driving me nuts. I try to find it, but it's not in there. That's the only issue that I'm having. That would have been an idea is to bring back that one again. Oh, and another thing for a new one. One more thing. If they managed to bring that back too. Oh, and another thing too. One more thing before we need to head up too. This it needs to be changed back to the old logo too, cause new line changeable. Oh, and another thing, if you guys. Oh, another thing that needs to be changed back to original one, cause it should never been like this. No. Oh, another thing. I forgot to mention you guys. One more thing before we start ending it up, cause and I expect you guys are penguin about it, but the people rather preferred this old local. And I said it like a while ago. People prefer the old local because the reason why I'm saying this because that's the stuff that we go on Watson on. And I know it's worse, and I gotta agree with it. And it's kind of really words that they bring in, but the music still good as usually think it came. Now Warner Brothers music, I had no problem with it because I think they were making it, but this really sounds really beauty. Romantic. Almost playing back now, it's like I don't know why on that, but here's New Line logo. Yeah, people. We had people that seen about this that really had issues with this. They should have kept this instead of this. Um, but yeah, this is really okay. But at the same time, I'm gonna say this once. I rather stick with this old logo that people really love. Like I know people, and I gotta agree with you. And I know how you guys really feel about this new logo. I mean, it still looks okay, I guess, but people rather prefer this. Like if Paramount actually bring it back, they can actually have somebody to make this logo and but make it between the 2090s, the 2000 and the 90s run again. Just bring it back to the original concert of the classic ones back again. Cause people prefer this than this one. Cause I expect a lot of people for then just you know, there's nothing wrong with the music. It's just the logo that I don't like. The new logo that you bring sometimes back. But I rather prefer this. To my honest opinion, I really prefer this because it brings knowledge back. It brings, you know, that one. I rather had this logo back now as to the 90s and the 2000 logo now it's back than this one. Because I don't like it when it keeps scrolling back. This one doesn't. It keeps staying and never scrolls down or nothing like that. This one does, but this one, New Line Cinnamon. I would have preferred this one better than this one. This is I gotta say that people is whatever prefer the original classic ones that they grew up seeing this from the beginning when you see some movies than this one. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I rather this is my request for Paramount. Let's have somebody to bring back this knowledge logo back. Whoever you hire to have somebody to remake this, but bring back the knowledge too. The knowledge classic logo. Oh god, now I messed it up. Okay, now I'm messing out. Yeah, there we go. That's what I gotta say for this one. And this is one of my requests to bring this logo back. Like Warner Brothers and New Line and Paramount. That means if they bring this logo back, that means Paramount has to do the same exact thing. Man, it cannot be this new logo. Like we rather preferred the new logo. No, I'm at the old logo. better than they do. Like the DVD, what I saw you like a while ago, Paramount DVD. But the byline you can keep. Like you seen this concept when people of this old DVDs much better. That's my request for them to spy that too. And I know a lot of people who go with this DVDs, physical media, VSR tapes, you need it. But I wanted to make you guys really well for this because this is only for my request for Paramount when they win this, and I hope they do because we definitely need this knowledge back too, so we can bring back and have a connection with them with this project that we work on, especially mine. Then I want to work some scripts because I actually want to start doing a competition against a company like using I don't know. So yeah, this is actually this is on again, but we're still gonna be continuing this. But I'm gonna say this to right now because of what Netflix did is we making some stuff terrible bad decisions right now. It's like you're not really care about it, but get into physical media and make things worse. It's gonna turn into a nightmare with this piece of crap of M21. Yeah, I really don't even trust Dave's announcement because this guy has been doing it dirty, and I would have preferred somebody who has a trust like Paramount. Because this guy, I'm going to be honest, this guy did it so much worse. Especially when you hand it to Netflix to get with his stuff. No, it's like, come on, how can you even trust them by giving these suckers like Netflix, man? I don't understand about this piece of crap. That guy did it dirty, and again, this cannot get any better. And I'm telling you, it's going to get worse. And that's why we are fighting against them. We already starting to swipe against Netflix from Biden because Hollywood is getting way too worse because of these sucker like Biocker people that we think like Biocker as well. But yeah, I'm glad Biocker is good. But Dave's not win. Did really terrible for this one for no freaking reason. This guy has been so worse. And I'm going to say this a lot of people. It is not over. And I said it over twice and twice. It has to be fucking done by the government. The federal DOJ, the government that one states. And I'm telling you, I'm going to say this right now for the people who ruined it. Because the reason why I'm saying this, because of the reason why I'm saying this, because of the fact that Comcast is not really interested in what they want because they want to be focused on other stuff too, where to get this thing to step it up for a while until they get this thing's done. Until this thing done, and then once they Paramount buying it, they somehow will get it to have a partnership with them. And I know Paramount will, as so will have a partnership with them. Of course, if you guys really think about it, Paramount and University actually came here the same year when Hollywood first started. It's true. And I wish somehow they changed it back for the logos too. But the focus on it is um Paramount and University actually came here the same year when they first started. When Hollywood was first started back in the 1910s. But it came here 2 years after Hollywood was first started. They came here a year after, 2 years after Hollywood was first started. Then, but University is actually first. And then after that, I think 2 years after that, no, not 2 years, but a couple months later on, here's Paramount's. But it was also called Famous Player Film Company. And then a couple years later on, or little years later after that, that's why they called Paramount. That is the reason why that you know how it is for that one. That's why they called it for some reason. But at the same time, you guys gotta realize that Paramount and I know a lot of you guys. I know some of you guys would have thought Paramount and Comcast would have teamed up. You know, it's possible once they get it, they can have a partnership and team up with something. But that will be afterwards, because right now, for like Netflix trying to ruin this the only way we cannot let this happen. I mean, a legendary companies like Paramount. So that's all I gotta say for this, because we still gotta fight and go and strike against Netflix, because at the same time it's getting way too worse for them buying Warner Bros. Like we cannot let this thing happen again and again. Like this is every time I make videos for this, it's getting worse, and we cannot get it worse like they did a couple of years ago. And then you got other stuff too that we coming up to. We'll still be talking about the same stuff again. So yeah, I'm gonna start ending this stream off. Sometimes I will continue this later, but Yeah, let me know what you guys think, cause I know you guys will resent it. But I want to give you this shout out to Norman, aka Fernand Garner and Squall, Craftsman. Put us in 113. You guys, what you guys ways, please subscribe to my channel, like something. Cause we spoke about this so many times, and it's getting crazy. And I don't like the way the fact that they trying to ruin everything. Like it's so fucking doesn't make any sense. So yeah. So, but we will still continue on this. Let me know in the comments. And yeah, if you guys were there, and this is your host, so we don't like saying. And yeah, let me know what you guys really think. And I know it's probably night every day because the reason why I made this is because movie fan. The reason why I made this because movie fan actually made it like 9 to 10 that I joined to this like originally want to join him. So yeah, let me know what you guys think and about this. How do you feel about this? Because we spoke about this couple of months of a year or two. So catch you guys later on to your next swing and